Every boy is born with potential. Some are born with opportunity. Others must be learned step by step. This channel exists for the boy who refuses to give up.
Recently there have been so many cases of teenage pregnancies. Watoto wa shule wanakuwa na mimba. Watoto wa junior school, grade 6, grade 7, the worst grade 9, high school. They are becoming pregnant at a very high rate. The recently released statistics. So imekuwa na debate kubwa sana online, church circles, in events, everywhere within the community, within the society. And everybody is asking who should we blame. Many people have approached me as the boychild mentor. Wananiuliza now, Titus, as the advocate of the boychild, who should we blame? Should we blame the girl child? Should we blame the boychild? But I choose to answer those questions in form of a video. And I say that blame game has never solved anything. The moment we start blaming each other, then we lose it. And I think from where I sit, from my point of view, we should not blame either the boy child or the girl child. We should discuss or view it as a moral issue. There's a moral discussion that we should have to take, so that we can give our boys what simple advice and our girls and brotherly advice, because the menace will continue to perpetuate within the community the moment we start blaming each other. Wazazi wanasema hivi, teachers are saying this one, pastors are saying this one, community stakeholders, chiefs and opinion shapers within the community, they are all saying here and there. Now what should we do? I would like to give my voice on the same matter and say like this. This is a moral issue that we should sit down and discuss and talk about, and everybody should play his responsibility. If you are a parent, if you are a mother, you are a father, you become a mentor by default. You know where I come from, sexual education is like a taboo. Kusema tu mambo ya sex imekuwa so hidden to be discussed, especially by parents. Kupata mzazi anaongea na mtoto wake about sex, I have never seen. Personally, it is by pure grace of God and learning. My parents has never sat me down na nieleze what happens here and there. We are handing the baton, or we are throwing the burden to the teachers, but our teachers are so busy covering the syllabus. Najaribu, they have academic guidelines, wakona syllabus wanapaswa kuachieve. Watapata time gani ya kupeana the right advice? Even if they will mention it, maybe on class of biology or science, partially, but they will not go into details, and they will talk about it from a teacher's perspective. Lakini wewe ukiongea as a parent, it has more weight. It has more weight. So that is where we should start. Are we giving our children the right information, or we are just bashing? We are just complaining. We are just insulting them for making that choice. Yes, as a mother, you have never sat your daughter, mwambie sasa, mami, mahali umefika now, you are in grade 6, you are in grade 7. In case you don't behave well, you can become pregnant. You can become a mother. Unaweza kuwa mzazi, and these are the repercussions. Unaweza lose shule. It might be complicated because you are very young even to give birth. There might be healthy issues. Unamwambia as a mother, you will become a breastfeeding mom, and then there's a diet that is expected. Are you able even to do that? Are you able? So this purpose, unamwambia, it is purpose first. It is dreams first. It is securing our destinies first. Then motherhood will come. If you are a father, ask yourself, have you ever sat your son down na umweleze that, my son, you are now at puberty? You have started now showing them emotional and physical changes. At this age, my son, you can impregnate someone. You can become a father. Na umwambie these are the repercussions. It is abandon yenye kikuja saa hii na uambiwe uoe, you can't. You are not even ready mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. Your spirit is not even settled to now to become a father. Have you done that one as a parent? Food for thought. You should ask yourself that question. Then also our pastors and our spiritual leaders, we should take initiative and have programs to educate, apart from giving them the spiritual nourishment, we bled with the emerging issues, with the trending issues, with the current affairs. Watoto wetu wanapata guidance, wanapata information so that they can be able to make sober and informed decision. As a senior brother, as an advocate who has traveled the path, mwenye nimeweza kumnavigate the teenagehood, I would like to say these few things. Let me start with the girls. To the girls, to my younger sister, ask yourself first before you engage in any sex. Remember your ability to the door, the key to the sexual door belongs to you. Ni wewe umeshikilia that key. If you say no, it won't happen. And in case it happens, maybe you're a rape case, and that's a different scenario. It will take another course. The law will take its course. If you say no, it will not happen. Learn to say no, especially if you come from a poor background. I have seen we have literally turned our grandparents into nannies. Naenda kila mahali, huyu mama alimaliza kupata watoto long time ago, anafunga mtoto diaper. What are we doing to our parents? What are we doing to our grandmothers? Tunaachia mtoto with this generation of diapers. Wazazi wetu hawakuwa na diapers, walikuwa natumia nappy and other things. You are making a babysitting for your mother struggle because of your discipline, because of your misconduct. Kwa nini ufanye hivyo? It is insane. In your right mind, the door to sex belongs to you as a girl. Yes. So be cautious. Be cautious. It is dreams first. Secure your destiny first. Secure your path. Jikaze kabisa kwa masomo. Focus on your talents. Focus on your gifts. Focus on your abilities. Then at the right time, psychologically, and that number has been paid by history, research and psychologists, 25 is the best age for girls to get married or to get a child. At least now umemaliza shule, you have accomplished all the basic education from primary, high school, college, university. You have now a skill, you are employable. You can do something here and there and bring some income and cater for the child. And even your mental faculties by then umeweza kuzishape, you're in a position. So before that, say no. Abstain, and it is possible. The moment your purpose becomes clear, at the moment you understand the repercussions and what will come with that pregnancy, and you know, as a girl, you are the one who is likely to carry the burden. God forbid if that person who impregnated you disappears, becomes a deadbeat and abscond the duty. It is your responsibility, because huwezi toroka. You are the one who will receive the stigmatization. Ona katoto kadogo wakiwa na mimba, wanaanza kupoint fingers to you within the community. Na unaelewa watu, it is likely to traumatize you as a young girl. So be cautious. Be cautious. Jipende. Yes, it is that road, that path is so slippery. It is so slippery. Even if you don't know the right path, at least you know the wrong one. Unajua nikifanya tu makosa hivi kidogo, nipate tu mtoto, period. You have become a mother, you have become a parent at a very early age, and then it clogs. You are unable to see things in a greater perspective. You just become a mother and nothing more. You just become a wife and nothing more. So painful. My young daughter, listen to me. Be warned. Be warned. Safeguard. Say no to sex until marriage. You will have saved yourself a lot of issues, a lot of challenges, and a lot of problems in this life. To the boy child, to the young men there, wase wa boda, wase wako high school, wase wako anywhere, wanafanya hustle, but you have an eye na unaangalia msichana wa shule with a sexual eye, with a sexual angle. Manze, you are not in your right mind. Something is wrong with your conscience. Focus. Yeah, approach the right ladies. For men, the number has been paid by history, researchers, and psychologists, and that is the best age. You have now acquired resources, because men, we are born with no value. You have to build your value. The more you build, the more you become valuable. At that age now, you have established yourself, you have built resources, especially if you come from a poor family. To the boys who come from poverty-stricken families, you are my colleagues. You have no right to sleep with any skirt. If you have a dream and destiny, your instinct is just to leave legacy in this life, that you will be remembered, to leave a trail that you ever existed. You have no right to sleep around. That is like cutting your legs even before you start walking. That is killing your destiny. You know, there are some things you can never touch with the dirty hands. The journey to greatness is so, it requires the highest degree of discipline. My younger brother, discipline is non-negotiable to you, especially sexual discipline. If you are a young man, you have no right whatsoever to say I love you, to look at girls, because the moment you do that, you are going to perpetuate poverty. There is a cycle of poverty. Upate mtoto, wewe umetoka in a poor family, upate mtoto ukiwa shule, no money, no skills, you are 17 years old, ni hivyo sasa uende ukaanza kibarua, hustling here and there, hard work, kufuata kibarua ya 200, 100 ndio uweze kununua diaper, uweze kununua mkate, uweze kununua maziwa. It is the hardest ever. Kwa hivyo you are never even to go to school malize. If you are a gifted, if you are a footballer, you always enda tena game kucheza because there's no time. You have joined the rat race, like the way Robert Kiyosaki calls it in his book Rich Dad and Poor Dad. You have entered in that rat race. Na ujui itaisha lini. You perpetuate poverty. Watoto sasa you cannot give them a dignified life. It becomes so hectic. It becomes so tiresome. It becomes so burdensome for you. Manze, secure your destiny first. Ukinjipata in such a situation, the first thing unapaswa kujiambia, before I tell any girl I love you. That is what I did even when I went to university. Nilijiambia, nimeona tu mlango university hivi. This is a golden opportunity I have been praying for. I will utilize my best time. I will exploit my potential here. And I will never tell any girl I love you until I have figured things right. I have understood my purpose. I have graduated. I have gained now skills, marketable skills here and there, and I can now bring something. I can now take care of our human beings. Apart from that one, I will remain disciplined. Yeah, it will save you a lot. Especially kama umetoka tu shagu, kukua tu juu hata vitu mingi, it will save you, my young brother. Be cautious. If you love yourself, if you love your destiny, if you love your dreams, stay disciplined until the right time. Most people say, oh, children are blessings. It is true. A child is a blessing, the inheritance from God. But the wrong timing, oh my goodness, it becomes a burden. That's why the wisest man Solomon said that there's time for everything under the sun. Absolutely, there's a good time. There's time for everything. There's time for everything. Ni kama ukuta in a desert area ama time ya jua ndio sasa kuna mtu ako na mahindi ama ndio mahindi inamea, it is abnormal unless it is under irrigation. So be ward, be cautious. Focus on your dreams, focus on your destiny, pursue your purpose. Then at the right age, you look for a girl and then you marry. And we shall have solved the crisis of teenage pregnancies that are happening within the communities. The moment we blame each other, pointing fingers to one another, we are losing the battle. So I'm inviting you to look at this thing because it needs both boys and girls, so they can have a better society, so they can rescue our generation, our upcoming. Let us equip them with the right information. Let us tell them this is not right, this is wrong, so that they can be able to make an informed decision. Now, if they don't, with the right information, then they will have no one to blame. They will blame themselves when things go south. So, until we meet next time, I'm your boychild mentor, Titus Mekwa.